Hello, YouTubians. Okay, Andy here again, a Scotsman on the loose. What we're going to do now? So we're going to call this episode 2. Figured, right, we need to come up with a new adventure. So episode 1, we went over the mountains. We went up over Red Mountain Pass. Awesome drive up to the top of Red Mountain Pass. So, first episode, we went over the mountains. This episode, we're going to go into a mountain. Specifically, that one. Right there. Back in there is the Bachelor Syracuse Mine. It's a mine tour that's actually operated by a friend of mine, Stan Williams, here in Ouray. And he needs to start thinking about opening it up again for the tourist season towards the end of April into May. So what he needs to do is go and do an inspection of the mine to make sure it's safe. Now, we had a minor earthquake here a couple of weeks ago. This is a kind of active area for earthquakes. Not major earthquakes, but we get minor earthquakes. The one that happened here we didn't even feel. But what we're going to do today is go into the mine here, deep underground, and do basically an inspection to see if there's been any damage from the earthquake, if there's anything needs fixing or repairing before tourist season starts up. So that's what we're doing today. We're going underground. Over the mountains last episode, into the mountains this episode. And like I say, what can possibly go wrong here? We're going into a mine that was affected by an earthquake, and nobody's been in it since. And we're probably going back a couple of thousand feet into the mountain in a 100-year-old mine. Yeah, there's no possibility of anything going wrong in this one. If anybody knows any good cave rescue people, just give them a call, keep them on standby. But nah, we'll be fine. So this is going to be an interesting one. This is going, like I say, back into time, underground into an old mine right behind me here, just a couple hundred yards from the house. So we'll see how it goes. So, Stan's come on his way up here now, so we'll head into the mine and see what kind of adventure we can get up to here. Scotsman on the loose, going underground. I'll see you in a bit, in there. So, here we go. Bachelor Syracuse Mine, that direction. I think we're going back about 1,900, 2,000 feet, somewhere around about there. Like I say, it's the first time anybody's been in here since there was a minor earthquake in the area. So this could be quite interesting. Stan's heading over here shortly. He's just walking up over that direction. And we're going to saddle up and walk on in there. There used to be a railroad that ran all the way through here, but that no longer functions, so we actually now have to walk all the way in on foot. So this could be fun. Like I say, Stan runs this through the summer as a mine tour, brings hundreds of people every month, every week through here, so I'm pretty confident that it's safe. I'm pretty confident he knows what he's doing. So without further ado, he's locking up over there. We'll just get set up, we'll head on in. Got all the appropriate safety gear, the hard hat, the boots, etc. So let's rock. How old is this mine, Stan?
Well, this particular drift or adit was blasted in 1921. And it took them about 8 years to complete it. Watch out for you.
Yeah, see that.
Yeah, they shot this so that they could get easier access to the ore and draw everything down. Watch your head through here. And it was quite the task.
So this is basically cut out by hand.
Yeah, they hand drilled the first go through. They hand drilled it, and it can cause a problem. This is the official tour slot, so we got the benches, pneumatics, and stuff getting ready for the season already. That's Forrest, our resident miner. He's been in here. He's been here longer than anybody. I'm not the second longest. He scares a few people every once in a while because they're not expecting somebody to be strapped in the stretcher there. An old DuPont box, that's actually a replica, but that's a plunger. And we got a sort of rough idea of how they would mark it out and drill it. We're going to be working more on this area. We always work on this area every year. But I'm really glad to see that we haven't had much movement above us here. You know, there's a few little drummy spots, but for the most part, it's holding up very nice.
Well, that's good to know, because there's probably, what, several hundred feet of mountain above us here?
Yeah, well, absolutely. We're about 800 feet from the surface right now. And the beauty about this is, you know, like I said, the first 1,500 feet, we keep that maintained. You know, we do some work beyond just...
So this is as far as the official tour comes, is to here.
So that document on the right there that you see just pretty much states that nobody is allowed to go beyond this point. And
Okay.
just legal, but you're in here with me, you know, signed all the waivers, right?
Yep.
So everything's good.
There was an element of paperwork involved in coming in here, I admit. So is this going downhill, the reason that we're getting into more water here?
No, it's just, you're gonna see why this is. Since this area, when we brought this down, a lot of water dammed up behind it, so there's just a little bit more water coming through. And, you know, here in a few more weeks, I'll come in, clear it so it drains out a little bit, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now.
Yeah.
But you'll see it's going to get deep. I'm going to get wet. Hopefully you can stay dry. You may want to just get a shot of this and then, you know, make your way through it, because there are some obstacles. But the main issue with this is an area where you got all these little clay seams ripping through. This is a vertical slit. And so with this vertical slit, what happens is you got this clay seam. You take a look right here, you get separation constantly.
Yeah.
And so you get rock that removes. So when we come in here, the goal is to rebuild this with wood and steel just to shore it up properly. So it's safe, you know?
Yeah.
If anything comes down, we'll have some cribbing up top so it hits that first before it just, you know, comes through the wood
Okay, this is like Tomb Raider stuff in here now. This is
Absolutely.
Indiana Jones
we're
now.
getting into to quite the, well, adventure, as you put it. You know, that rock is like a 200-pound rock, 200 pounds. And you've just got areas where, you know, you got this you got these seams here. And yeah, is it safe? From here, not really. Hence why we don't take people in. So this is just a thing where you're getting sort of VIP access. And it gets a little hairy from here, so I don't know if you want to, do whatever you want.
Yeah, we're good. Let's go.
We're just going to walk through this little spot here. Just don't put too much faith into leaning up against anything. And then it does get deep right here, so just watch your step and take your time with it. I'm going to move, give me just 1 second, I'm going to move these little beams out of the way here, so it's a little easier for you to walk through. I don't have because you got full waders on. So
Yeah, I'm glad I put my waders on now.
Well, like I said, this is the deepest it's going to get. So, and believe it or not, here in about, yeah, I'm getting wet, but here in about, about 600 feet, we're actually going to be out of the water. There's rock right here, so there's a couple areas. If we can make it all the way back to where I want to, we'll go to the decline, and that's really cool. And you'll get to see the 10th level, which nobody has. Of course, we can't go down there because it's flooded. And this is...
So if I see you suddenly disappear into the water, it's because you've just found the 10th level.
Yeah, exactly. This is a really cool spot. This is where we got a lot of water seeping through, as you can see. You got the calcite that's forming along the side. You got the cave bacon forming, and then underneath there too, you actually have a few decent sized stalactites. There's a few other elements in here that speed up this process, so that's why we have so much calcite in the mine. But this is really cool. A couple little areas with some water that can drip on you, so just be careful with your equipment. But this is really cool. And we're almost getting to the point where we'll be out of the water. So. And watch your head through here, of course, because we do got some This area, if we ever do come back in further, I'll light this area up because this has all your little stalactites, your cave bacon. We got the teeth forming in here as well. So
Oh yeah.
it's really cool. We just always like to take a little gander before we start going in. Couple danglers hanging right there. I think we're all right. Let me, you just stay right here for a second. Let me go by and see what's going on here. And see how difficult this might be. Alright, so there is new timber that came down right there, but Andy, I think if you just stay to the left-hand side, we can get past it fairly easy. Just take your time.
Well, it's up to you, man. You call it. If you think at any moment we shouldn't be going any further, then just say so.
You know, at this point, I think we're okay. Just stay to the left here and just take your time. Maybe double check on the wood here to make sure there's no nails or anything. Everything looks good. And then just watch your step as you come through. So. Excellent. Just watch your head. Yeah, I can just remove this.
You sure?
Yeah. Absolutely. Because the wood itself is just all rotten.
Oh yeah, it's just falling apart.
So this is the problem that you run into when you have many years of neglect, and you know there's so much that you got to do to maintain it. So this is the area that leads to the 10th level.
Okay, so that's the level. It's just completely underwater then.
Yeah. And I've actually been through here a certain amount, but I'm not gonna lie, I sort of chickened out and turned back around. But yeah, it goes straight through and it just keeps going down, down, down. And
So cave divers would probably be able to get in there.
yeah, it's really cool once you get past beyond this point and you're underwater, but it is a little sketchy, and like I said, if you're slightly claustrophobic. And I'm just gonna take a look back here just real quick.
Yeah, you just leave me here on my own.
Oh wow.
Okay, so Stan appears to have left me. So but here we are. I'd say we're close to 3,000 feet underground at the moment. In an area where not many people have ever been, according to my trusty guide up there. Hopefully he comes back.
This is really cool.
Yeah.
There's an azurite vein running through here. Pure azurite. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Sorry to interrupt you there.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I'm glad that I'm still hearing you, to be honest. Because this is a little bit on the spooky side down here on your own. Yeah, word of caution. There's mines all over this area, all over the region. They're all blocked off for good reason. All the abandoned mines. Do not, under any circumstances, try and come into one of these on your own. That would just be stupid and potentially fatal. So don't do it. I'm lucky I'm here with the guy who actually runs this mine, so I feel relatively safe. What's that noise? Blair Witch Project. So I think we're good. Stands off up there exploring up some shaft that direction. But this is awesome. I told you we'd take you on some adventures, and this is definitely an adventure. Yeah. And also the first time I think you've seen me without sunglasses on. Okay, here we go. Oh, thank God, Stan's back.
And so, of course, as you can see, the same condition of the wood, it's just rotten.
Yeah.
And so, but you know, goes in much further, you
Yeah.
know, and we don't need to trade, you know, it's just pretty much the same, but this goes from where we're standing another about 2,500 feet.
Oh, so we're
Yeah.
about halfway in there
Yeah,
if
we're-
we kept going.
Yeah, we're 3,300 feet in right now, or about, but you can look up, I don't know if you can see from there, I'll move out of the way so you can look up there. But this goes up there quite a ways. It's close to the back right here, but the raise is right there, and it shoots straight up.
See
So
if
I
I
don't know
can-
if you want to see, if you can get that shot, you look up there.
Oh yeah. All right, yeah. So that goes up over that lip there, and then up that direction.
Yep. And then it connects with the raise, and then that level runs above us for, I'd say maybe about 1,200 feet.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's at that raise. I mean, if you wanted to, we can go check it out. But,
Nah, we're good.
But it shoots straight up. It's pretty
There's an awful lot of jumbled rock and sticks
Yeah.
and stuff here that we need to
This is
negotiate.
when we
on.
get into nails and everything else. So
Yeah. No, but this is super cool. So you say how far back are we here?
we're about 3,200 feet right now.
3,200 feet.
And from where we're standing, it goes about another 2,500 feet.
How many feet are in a mile?
5,300 and
Okay,
some
so we're
odd.
about 3/4 of a mile.
Yeah,
in.
yeah, it goes over a mile.
Oh, made it. That's a bit of a hike. Stan, man, thanks a lot. That was a
welcome.
blast.
I'm glad you were able to join and have
Yeah.
a good time with it, you know?
That was super cool. Definitely.
Absolutely. Got our exercise in for the day,
Yeah.
and I'm going to take a look at our ill-gotten gains here, our little high grade, and see
we
what
millionaires?
have. No,
No?
unfortunately. But definitely some cool samples here that I'll break open. And like I said, you'll walk away with a little souvenir at the end
Cool,
of the
man.
day.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Well, that's it. Bachelor Syracuse Mine. When are you guys opening up for the season?
May 1st officially, but
May 1st.
I'll be doing some tours in April, late April. So anybody sees this and wants to come on up, just give us a call, and we'll try to take care of you if we can.
Okay, cool. And yours is bachelorsyracuse.mine.com or?
Yeah, BachelorSyracuseMine.com or
Yeah.
MineTours.net. TripAdvisor, you can find it. You can find us all over the place. So, and you can book online as well if you'd
Cool.
like.
Oh, awesome. Well, you won't get back as far as I did, but you can certainly get back a good far enough away to make it definitely worth your while.
Exactly.
Yeah, cool, man.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So how ridiculously cool was that? A Scotsman on the loose goes 3,500 feet underground into an area where people haven't been for a long time. Even Stan's not been back that far for a long time. So that was actually pretty special. A little bit out of breath now, it's a long way. Established in 1884 according to that sign there, so check it out. Bachelor Syracuse Mine. If you're in the Ouray area, this is definitely worth a visit. And the other thing as well is actually Stan actually runs an exceptional cafe here as well. They do breakfasts all summer long, and like I said, we only live 300 or 400 yards that direction. And we come up here for his breakfast. They easily do the best breakfasts in the area. There's people come from all over the region here just for the breakfast. The breakfast alone. So come on up. Beautiful spot. That was awesome. That was definitely a very special adventure right there. So, another good episode of A Scotsman on the Loose. Stick with us. We'll try and top this one. It's going to be difficult, but that was fun. It was hot in there. And a little bit on the tiring side, but luckily I'm dressed the right way. And we got through okay. Hard hats, essential. So that was it. See you next time, YouTubians. Episode 2, I believe that was. Scotsman goes underground. We go over the mountains, under the mountains. Let's see what we can do next. Take care, guys. See you later. Oh, subscribe things. They're down there somewhere or over there. I think I'm up to like 42 subscribers now, so get in there. So subscribe. We'll keep it going. Take care, guys. Cheers.